Hello, students. I wanted to talk to you about the theme of this class. I'm calling it Full Citizenship. And here's my thought on why this is an important subject this year is a presidential election year. The ancient Greeks, who are the Athenians, are essentially the inventors of democracy as a system of government. Um, they realized that there was an importance to being able to use your words instead of your weapons or your money in order to persuade others to participate in a system of government that would work well for the people as an entire group, in their case, the city state. And in other cases, other countries. And what Thomas Jefferson did with that kind of an idea was he conceived of a nation like our own, or something like our own. We've probably changed a bit since the day that Jefferson imagined a United States of America. But nevertheless, when people are learning how to be leaders in a democracy, one of the things that is essential is to learn how to use what some people call public square discourse. And what that means is people need to learn how to be able to, for instance, stand up in a town hall meeting and ask a serious question, or go to the board of directors of a company at a shareholders meeting and ask them to change a corporate policy. That this kind of discourse is essential to being able to take a place in leadership in really any field. And so the first portion of this class is related to a discussion, really just of a definition of terms of how we see race. And it's largely under the umbrella of a thing that the English department is doing this semester of presenting an anti-racist curriculum. And I think that we are at a place where the smartest place for us to begin is to talk about terms and defining terms. And I've asked you to present as your first paper a proposal essay. A proposal essay which will discuss how we can find peace and justice in the 21st century in the United States of America with regards to racial relations. I'm going to ask you to propose a single thing that the government could do to improve matters. And there are a lot to choose from. And I have several different questions associated with that you can choose to propose something about. And I think that that's a question for citizens. The second paper is an argument essay, and I have subjects related to citizenship on the argument essay prompt, you'll see. And I want you to argue for a point of view related to one side or another. The third essay is a literary analysis essay, and I have chosen a number of American poets for you to consider. You're free to choose some other ones, and to think about what they are saying thematically. And for some of them, I don't think it's too much to say that they are imagining the United States in good and bad ways, and or rather, I should say, not in good and bad ways, but in a positive light and in a deeply critical light. And I think that that's a potentially very interesting place for you to examine things. And then there is an extra credit assignment that is really worth quite a lot. If you do it, it's worth like 6% of your grade. And what I want to do is for you to use your public square discourse and your research skills to find out important things that will help you participate in our democracy as a voter, You will need to register to vote. You will need to research the positions of people, both Democratic and Republican, who are running um, uh, for local, state, and federal office that you will have on your ballot. And I'll show you a bit about how you can make that happen, how you can find out who's on your ballot in November. And I want you to vote. I haven't told you who to vote for. Let's be very clear. I am not telling you who to vote for. You are free to guess who I might vote for, but I will have nothing to say about that. What I care about is making you people who use the skills that we are learning in this class to practice full citizenship in your own right, to pursue an America through your voting and through your knowledge of what's going on, discerning factual information from falsity, that the country that you live in might be one you would be pleased to live in, that it resembles to some small measure, because we are all collectively in this together, your hopes and vision for this country. That's what the theme of the course is. I can't imagine a more important time for people to think about the kind of government they want and to make a clear and educated, informed choice about that. Many of you are very new voters. It'll probably be, for a lot of you, the first time you've ever cast a vote. And I can't even tell you how exciting I find that. I believe that this country is wonderful in that our vote counts. And I care passionately about your vote counting and your voice thereby being heard in the public square. In that sense, I suppose I see myself in the same business as Thomas Jefferson was. Not in the declaring of independence, but as in encouraging those who are declared independents to act in a manner that suggests that they recognize themselves to be independent. So, with that, I am going to let you start studying. Notice how excited I am for you about this. I think this is going to be worth your time.